BTS are one of the highest paid Korean bands. Their annual income is about $60 million, with a net worth of $3.6 billion. But how does this boy band of 7 spend their fortune? Being extremely famous and successful, BTS members must be their best dressed all the time. And that's where they don't hold back their funds. Here's J-Hope wearing a $2,500 Gucci and Tarsha sweater. Jin rocking a $3,490 Saint Laurent embroidery jacket. Jimin in a $6,250 Gucci blue sequin bomber jacket. And $610 Amiri sunset leather sneakers. RM wearing a quite cheap $539 JW Anderson wool sweater. V with a Gucci embroidered wool tie of $260. Suga rocking a $750 pair of Amiri white and leopard print sneakers. And finally, Jungkook in a Gucci-loved cotton t-shirt of $910. BTS's combined approximate wardrobe is over $20,000. And that's in just one of their music videos. Reportedly, the band never accepts brand deals and only ever wears the clothes they actually like. And we have to say, their taste is too expensive to even look at. But they also do wear super simple and cheap things. For example, V was seen wearing a cute paint palette pin that is from a small brand and costs just $12. Apart from clothes, their bodies and faces must be perfect. And K-pop stars often do expensive plastic surgeries. There are many rumors about numerous surgeries BTS have done, so let's see what's true and how much it costs them. So far, there are only 2 confirmed procedures. RM's rhinoplasty, which was done for health reasons, and Suga's shoulder surgery after he got injured. But aren't they hiding something? If we take a look at Suga's high school photos, he looks pretty much the same, apart from one little thing.
One popular cosmetic eyelid procedure performed in Korea is called an epicanthaloplasty, where essentially what it does, it helps to open up the eyelids to make them literally look a bit more open.
And if we look at Suga's more recent photos, you can see they are a bit bigger and looking perfect. The cost of such a procedure ranges from $1,000 to $4,000.
His jawline in his high school photograph looks like it may be a little bit fuller than it does today. And I do think that this may be due to injections of Botox that can help to shrink the masseter muscle, which is a muscle that causes the jawline to look wider.
The average cost of jawline slimming with Botox is $100 to $2,500. And that's just for one time. And as you can guess, you have to do it pretty regularly. However, there's no way to tell if Suga underwent surgery or if he just matured and his face changed a little. Now let's take a look at his friend Jungkook. If we compare his old and new photos, you can see a little change to his nose.
To most people, the changes are pretty subtle, but to me, as a trained plastic surgeon who has performed thousands of rhinoplasties, I do believe that he has undergone rhinoplasty surgery. His nose looks narrower, and it looks like it projects a bit more, and these are 2 of the telltale potential signs of Asian rhinoplasty.
And the price for such a procedure ranges from $2,050 to $7,500. However, in other photos, Jungkook's nose looks exactly the same as it looked before he got famous. The procedure was done so seamlessly, if done at all, that there's no way to tell. Same goes for the other members as well, even if they really did some plastic surgeries. It was extremely subtle and conservatively done, so you can't even see if anything's changed. So yes, BTS members actually look that good naturally. For the most part. And of course, to add to their millionaire status, the band members must have some expensive vehicles. They were seen driving a $550,000 Lamborghini Aventador S and a Porsche Panamera with a starting price of $179,800. In 2020, Jungkook bought a Mercedes-Benz GT63S for $162,000. However, some members prefer much cheaper options. For example, V has a very interesting luxury SUV for the price of only $57,500. And RM doesn't have a car at all. What he does have, however, is a very expensive dog. A white Spitz named after his owner, Rapmon. The price for such a puppy could be between $1,000 and $2,500. And you can imagine that taking care of it could also cost a pretty penny. Other members also have some costly and exotic pets. Jin has a leucistic sugar glider named Gukmul, which translates to soup. They can cost anywhere between $1,500 to $2,500. V owns 4 dogs and 1 cat. Though the breeds were not confirmed, fans speculate he has a Korean Jindo, a chinchilla Persian cat, and a teacup Pomeranian. As you can see, all are extremely pricey. Suga also has a toy poodle named Holly. And of course, both animals and their owners need a place to live. One would imagine such wealthy people would live in mansions. And one would be right, and also wrong. For the longest time, all 7 boys shared just one mansion, which is really not even that big for so many people. Their house was located in the most prestigious area in Seoul, Hanam the Hill. And the cost of their apartment was a whopping $6.5 million. It was more than 270 square meters, had 2 floors, 7 bedrooms, 1 for each member, views of the Han River, and since it's a private complex, the band had all the privacy. BTS had been living together since the start of their career, and that's 10 years. The boys went from cheap, cramped dorms to huge houses. They lived together because of the tough K-pop star schedule. They did everything together, so sharing a flat made sense. However, now it's time to move on, and the members are looking into solo projects. Hence, they are moving to separate houses. But despite having such a lavish lifestyle, the BTS members are known for being down to earth and not flaunting their fortunes. They also love to give back to the community and often donate to many charities, including food banks, animal shelters, and children's medical funds. What a sweet thing to do! But what about you? How do you think you'd spend your money if you were so rich? Let us know what you think, and stay tuned for more celebrity bombshells.